evening, YouTube. I hope you're all well. As always, housekeeping, smoking, my usual large bold. I forget what the actual. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. Perhaps not, but something else with writing on behind it. Pipe. I think it's a French pipe, and in it some wintertime flake. Lovely stuff. So I'd do a quick video. It's been a little while. Horrendous weather here as we head towards Christmas. Can't sound too bothered myself, but there we go. It is what it is. Puppy dog's still curled up to fall asleep. There you go. I'm drinking some homemade rose petal wine, which is quite nice, slightly sweet, floral. I've got some. This is the last bottle of that actually. I mean, I only do 4 bottles worth in effect. I've got some coffee wine to age. The tasting, as I put it into bottles, tasted like Bovril. For those who know what Bovril is, think of it as gravy powder. Foul, and it's on a channel that does a lot of homebrew that I got the recipe from, and he said it tasted nice. I just go slightly off kilter with the recipe, so you know, I'll give it a year and see what happens. Try it in a year. If it's turns out it's aged well and has come out nice, and great. If not, I mean, I've lost 50p worth of wine yeast, 4 litres worth of water, and a kilo of sugar. You know, it's not and a few coffee grains. And that's not a major loss. I've bottled up some, and not done expressly, but some Corona homebrew, the equivalent of Corona. Basic low percentage lager in effect, sort of 3.5%. I finished all my IPA and my Imperial Stout, sadly. It didn't last as long as I hoped it would, but it was too darn good. And every time I cracked one, I had to crack a second, so it is what it is. I've been catching up on the videos, I've been subscribing to a few channels, and it's been quite nice getting back into the YTP scene. So, yes, if anyone's got spare 10 kilos they want to send across, I wouldn't mind. I'm joking, obviously. But no, I'm nice with the weather coming in, you know, finished doing my studying and so on, whatever time, and then I just sit and catch up on videos, YouTube videos, and also sort of the 2 things on my YouTube that I follow. Tends to be obviously the YTPC, and then outdoors videos. I'm big into my outdoors camping and overnights and that kind of thing. Obviously it's the season where now there's snow, so it's quite interesting. And I do want to, since I moved to France, I've not done any camping or any of that, so I want to, or walking and hiking, so I want to get back into that next year, if time and funds allow. Or either that, or buy, again, times and funds allow, a small truck sort of thing to turn into a little camper over the next few years, but we shall see what happens. I was rather daft. I've been saying that I would smoke a pipe tonight and never bothered to take it out to drive half an hour. But there you go. So aside from that, I am just pottering on. Walking the dog, certainly in waterproof now, even waterproof trousers. Actually, I took a walk the other day and found a kite surfing board washed up, almost brand new. So I know the head of the local kite surfing club, so I've sent him a message saying, do you know if anyone's lost their board whilst kite surfing? I have found it. Hoping it's not someone that's sadly been taken out to sea. Because whenever I go down there, walking dog at low tide, and when there's high winds, you see a couple of kite surfers down there, and I mean it's impressive. The guys are coming 5 meters off of the sea with their kites in the air. You can imagine if they got up in that and then got a gust of wind, they could be serious. But hopefully it's just someone that lost his board and it got taken away by the sea. So. And expensive things. I think they sort of run. This one that I found runs at brand new, sort of 300, between 250 and 400. I don't know anything about them, but just as a quick glance, euros. So I can get it back to him or her. I'll be over the moon. If not, then I'll speak to the guy, see if he knows anyone that wants it. Someone that's not got the money or what have you. So I'm not ever going to go kite surfing. It takes up a fair bit of space, but I can just leave it there to then get washed back out and damaged and so on. So, but no, I just thought I'd check in. I'm pretty tired at the moment. I keep trying to jump onto the lives at night, but sadly it's. Certainly the ones I follow, so all Bright Up, Briar Blues. Chad, I don't know if he's done any recently. Actually, I'm not seeing on his channel. Did he have health issues? Maybe. Again, Pipe Nook, Eddie. I can't remember if I've seen it, but I've not been able to get onto them because a lot of them start somewhere around 2, 3, 4 in the morning at my time. I'm waiting up till 4 in the morning and goes on for a couple of hours. It's 6 in the morning and I'm then to bed and sleeping either through for far later than I should do or exhausted for the day. Oh, excuse me. I've seen that the sadly Professor Jeremiah and Uncle Phil's Cellar Pith Helmet matinees are coming to an end. I just enjoyed that because it was a nice hour where you could just sit and lose yourself while listening, talking to people, and I say I would volunteer to take over it with happily with Professor Jeremiah, but I'm only a little channel. It needs someone that's reasonably well known and has a lot more to say. So I'll probably leave it there. I don't know how long it's going on. I can't see the camera, so. I shall leave it there, but just a quick yes, I'm still here. And that's what I've been doing. So, see you all soon.